a deuce, you go high. With an ace, you go low. But with a 7 or 8, you better just go slow on Card Sharks. And here's the host of Card Sharks, Jim Perry.
Thank you very much. And welcome to Card Sharks. Nice to have you here. Good group. Hello there, Gene Wood. Thank you for joining us at home. And Garland Boston of Adel, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, or Adel, Iowa. Thanks for the opening poem, watching us on WHO-TV, Channel 13. We always appreciate your taking part in the show and doing things like sending in a poem. And as you've been watching this week, you know we're in the middle of trying to repay it in just a little bit. This week on Card Sharks, we're having our home viewer sweepstakes. A little later on the show, I'll read one question from a survey. All you have to do is send us your best guess to the right answer. The winner will receive prizes, an all-expense-paid trip to Hollywood for 2, and the right to come on the show and play the money cards and possibly win more than $28,000. So get the pencils and papers ready. You can write down the details later in the show. And now let's get to those cards. Come on. Janice and Marky, if you will, start loading in the cards, and we'll meet our Card Sharks. Katie Banks, our champion. Hello, Katie. Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
And won't you again remind us about yourself?
Okay, my name is Katie Banks. I'm a recent newlywed. My husband is a police officer with the Beverly Hills Police Department, and I manage a beautiful garden center in Marina Del Rey.
Now, Beverly Hills, that's a very expensive area where
Yes.
he's, right? You could almost move there now.
No.
No, not yet?
Not yet. Not even close.
But Katie's done pretty well. $10,725 in cash. Yeah, it's not quite Beverly Hills, but it's not bad.
Not bad.
We're meeting our challenger for the first time, John Frassoni. Nice to meet you, sir.
Thank you. Nice to
And
meet
won't you
you.
tell us about yourself?
Yes, I'm John Frassoni. I moved to San Bernardino from upstate New York in 1945. I've been married 47 years to the same woman. I have one son and 4 beautiful grandchildren from 6 to 21.
46 years married?
Right, to the same woman.
What's the secret?
Compassion for each other and love.
Compassion and love? Hey, you said it pretty well, John. Nice to have you here. You both cut the cards before we went on the air?
Yes, I did.
All right, we'll start the best 2 games out of 3, and we start with a question to the champion. Katie, that means you.
Okay.
Katie, we asked 100 psychiatrists. Generally speaking, when a middle-aged talking about married happily for 46 years, John, 100 psychiatrists, Katie. Generally speaking, when a middle-aged man has an affair with a young girl, is it because he's afraid of growing old? How many psychiatrists said when a man has an affair with a young girl, it is because he's afraid of growing old?
Well, I think that a psychiatrist would believe that it was because they were growing old. The man might just want to fling and not realize that, but I think that that's true. I'd say about 65.
Katie says 65 out of 100 psychiatrists say, yeah, if a man has an affair with a young girl, he's afraid of growing old. John, you're a happy man. What do you think?
Why, I'm happily married for 46 years, and if a man has an affair with a young lady, it's not because he's afraid of getting old. He wants to stay young. I'm going to say it's lower.
Lower. That makes sense. It's not because he's afraid of getting old. It's because he wants to stay young. Okay. If it is lower, John, you'll play your cards. If not, Katie will play hers. The actual number of psychiatrists who think a man who has an affair with a young girl is afraid of growing old is 64 by 1. John, it is lower. And the challenger gets a first look at his cards, and John starts with a
Hey,
jack.
That's a jack, a good number. Let's go lower.
Is this card lower than a jack? Yes, a 5.
Please.
Move over the freeze bar. John's being a little conservative in spite of our audience's admonition. Question 2 goes to you, John. John, we asked 100 married men. During an argument with your wife, have you ever apologized for something you did not do just to get her off your back? How many innocent men have apologized just to get their wife off their back?
Well, it's an interesting question, believe me. And I've had plenty of arguments with my wife, but I very seldom apologize because my dad, bless his heart, says when you argue, that argument lasts from the kitchen to the bedroom. So, you know, be a man, fight for your rights. So
In the bedroom or the kitchen, John?
In the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
Okay? And so how many men would apologize?
Yes, how
I'd
many
say
innocent
maybe-
men have
I'm
apologized
gonna
just to
keep
get
it
the
low
wife
and
off
say
the back?
20.
20 out of 100 have apologized.
I think that would be higher. I know I have the tendency to get mad at my husband sometimes, and he really doesn't like to fight, and so he would apologize just so that we'd get along again. So I'm going to say higher.
So you say higher. The actual number of innocent men who've apologized just to get their wife off their back is 55. Very much higher. Katie, yeah. Now the champion has a look at her base card, a 7.
I'd like to change that card, please.
Whenever you win the question, you have the right to change it. A queen, a better
Good card. Lower.
Lower than a queen? Yes, a 4.
Higher.
Higher than a 4. It is a queen.
Lower.
Lower than a queen, a 3.
Higher.
Trying to go all the way for the first game. It is higher. Katie wins it. Wow. So it is game 1 of the champion and $100, and we'll set up for game 2, and that'll be coming at you right after this commercial break.
Let's see if you can unscramble this. Would you like a hint? You're so good. You ought to be on a game show.
Wheel of Fortune coming up next, only on Game Show Network.
You've got places to go, people to see. What else is new? New individually wrapped Kotex Light Days. The leading liner now with perfectly portable protection. Anytime, anywhere. You've got it together with Kotex.
I'll be right back with your new low Geico rate. Great. I can save you over $250.
Every week, 10,000 drivers switch their car insurance to Geico. We take all the necessary precautions. Geico Direct. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Busy day.
What? Over the years, we tried to improve wheat thins. There was the jiggly wheat thin, feet thins, even the origami wheat thin. Then we thought, hey, let's just make them taste better. The new tastier, crunchier wheat thins.
Imagine feeling this kind of fitness in your skin. Introducing Noxema Skin Fitness Face Wash. With stimulating microbe beads, it actively draws out impurities so your skin feels cleansed, toned, alive. This is new Noxema Skin Fitness Face Wash. Feel fitness within every inch of your skin.
How come so many professional athletes wear copper bracelets? Hey, that's Chichi Rodriguez.
I think my energy band improves my golf game.
Now you too can have the Chichi Rodriguez Energy Band. It combines the power of copper with the harmonizing power of magnetics.
He really looks good, too.
The Energy Band is beautifully crafted from solid copper, then electroplated in genuine 24-karat gold with a stunning white gold accent. Patent-pending magnets make it truly unique, and it's designed to comfortably fit your wrist. Copper and magnetic bracelets sell in catalogs for up to $150 and more. But the Chichi Rodriguez Energy Band is yours for only $19.95. Order yours now while supplies last.
That's being a winner.
To order, use your credit card and call 1-800-876-5599. That's 1-800-876-5599, or send check or money order to the address on your screen. Call and order right now.
Son of Sam took orders from A, his dead mother, B, a Grateful Dead poster, C, none of the above.
All new episodes. Inquisition starting October 25th.
Game 1 of the champion, the $100. We set up for game 2. Same 2 decks of cards. Janice deals out the next cards off the top of the deck. Before we get to game 2, I really should mention the facelift the G2 T2 had here. I think it's very nice, right? Little change, always nice. Make things a little better. Okay, you happy with it, G2? Let's start game 2 with a question to you, Katie. Katie, our man on the street, went to a supermarket where he asked 100 women, have you ever knocked over a supermarket display? How many women admitted they've knocked over a supermarket display?
Well, I don't know how many women have, but I took my husband to the market once, and I was so embarrassed because all the way down the aisle he was pushing the cart, and he knocked so many things over. I kept trying to get away so I wouldn't be embarrassed.
Did you take him again?
No, I was too embarrassed.
Maybe that's why he did it, Katie.
He wouldn't have to spend the money.
How many women admitted they've knocked over a supermarket display?
I'd say 30.
30 out of 100 women have knocked over a display. What do you think, John?
Well, I'm going to say that women go in the supermarket and, they're always gawking around and looking. And it's a good-looking man here, they're going to gawk and out looking where they're going. I think it's going to be just a little bit higher.
Higher than that. The actual number of women who have knocked over a supermarket display is 25. Not higher, a little lower. Katie. And Katie starts off game number 2 with a 6.
I'd like to change that card.
See if she can improve it. Oh, yeah.
Good
king.
card. Lower.
Lower than a king. It is.
Freeze.
And we move over the freeze bar. And incidentally, I was making light of the changes with G2T2. We just thought it might be a little easier for you to keep track of the questions. That's the reason for the change. And the question goes to you, John. John, we asked 100 people. If the presidential candidate of your choice confessed that he had cheated on an exam when he was in college, would you still vote for him? How many people would vote for their favorite candidate if they discovered he had cheated on a college exam?
Well, if I knew that my favorite candidate cheated in his college exam and went through life honestly after that, you know, a lot of us have that little larceny in us, I would still vote for him, so I'd say there'd be 55 that still vote for him.
55 out of 100 would still vote for him, Katie.
I think that if someone cheated on a college exam, they would carry that attitude with them and continue to cheat. So I'm going to say it's lower.
Lower. Politicians cheat? I can't imagine such a thing. Katie says lower, 55 for John. The actual number of people who would vote for a candidate who had cheated on an exam is 75. Hey, it's on lower, John.
Hey.
And maybe you're right, John. Maybe they'd be a little more compassionate. Figure that's just a thing of the past. And John needs this game with a 4.
I'm going to go higher.
Higher than a 4. Oh, no. 2 is not higher. Katie gets a free chance to play off the 6 and call this.
Higher.
Higher than a 6? No. Couldn't take advantage of it. Janice fills in the spaces with the next cards, and the question goes to you, Katie. Katie, we asked 110-year-old boys and girls, if someone gave you 2 bits, how much money would you have? How many 10-year-olds knew that 2 bits is 25 cents?
I don't think very many would. 2 bits is kind of an old expression, and 10-year-olds these days wouldn't know what that was. I'm going to say 23.
23 out of 100 knew the expression 2 bits, John.
Well, when I was a youngster, 2 bits was a lot of money. And today, it's still, to some of them, is a lot of money. So I would say just a little bit higher.
To most of us, it's a lot less, John.
Yeah, I know.
You say higher.
Yeah, but they still...
So he says higher than the 23.
Yeah.
The actual number of 10-year-olds who knew 2 bits is 25 cents. Is 9. Not higher, much lower. Katie. Yes. And Katie, you've got a 6.
I'd like to change that card.
Can she change it for the better? Yes, a
Good
3.
Good card. Higher.
Higher than a 3. A jack.
Lower.
Lower than a jack. Yes.
Freeze.
We move over the freeze bar. Katie needs 1 card for a crack at the money cards, and it is sudden death. Someone's got to win on the next play of the card, so control, very important. John, we asked 100 men. If you were dancing with a beautiful woman, and she said, I used to be a man, but I had a sex change operation, would you continue to dance with her? How many men would continue to dance with a woman who used to be a man?
Well, what used to be. I'm thinking of the present, and if she's beautiful and really...
You have a positive aspect. You definitely outlook positively.
I'd say 65 would
65 would continue dancing.
I think it would be lower. A man's ego. They would be so shocked to find out it was a woman. Oh, it's got to be lower.
Say lower. Can you see the look in the guy's face when you what? You said lower. This decides control. The actual number of men who would dance with a woman who used to be a man is 31. It is lower. Katie gets control in sudden death. You know, I must say, that sounds like a song. Dance with a woman who used to be a man. Katie, it is sudden death. You need 1 card. John has a good card of 4, but he needs all 4 cards. You've got control. Play it or pass it.
I'm going to pass it to John.
All right, John, the pressure's on. You need them all to win. If you make 1 mistake, you are out of it. With a 4, what do you say?
Higher.
Higher than a 4. Yes.
Oh, lower.
Lower than a 9? No, it's not. And Katie wins it in sudden death. And Katie gets another crack at the money cards. John, you are a delight. You have a great outlook on life. Thank you for joining us. And we have some nice party gifts for you. John Frassoni. Thank you, John. Katie, come on down here. And Katie Banks, with almost $11,000 in cash right now, is going for a lot more with the money cards right after this commercial break.
If you think all drain cleaners are the same, take a look at this. The problem with Liquid Plumr is that it only cleans here, so clogs keep coming back. That's why we invented Drano Foamer. It expands, filling your entire pipe, and scrubs it clean, getting the gunk Liquid Plumr leaves behind, so drains stay clear longer. Drano Foamer keeps drains clear longer than Liquid Plumr. S.C. Johnson.
When it's time to clean your outside windows, does the job seem this big? Next time, try Windex Outdoor. Its concentrated formula and sheeting action dissolve tough grime to get windows clean. Windex Outdoor. A beautiful shine, a lot less time.
Homework tonight, chapters
A
9.
buttery, flaky Ritz. It's worth running home for. Nothing fits like a Ritz.
You're tough enough to be real, but not too tough to feel.
You need protection. You want comfort. Kotex Maxis give you both.
Keeping the dream alive.
Under pressure, the other leading Maxi can let fluid escape to the sides. But with our safety zone, Kotex keeps fluid in the center better, so you're comfortably protected no matter what the day brings. Soft, strong. You've got it together with Kotex.
Watching you, babe, makes me so hungry inside. You got all those cheesy noodles. Oh, how can I make them mine? I can't get enough of those blues, babe.
Kids dig the one in the blue box because it's the cheesiest. Kraft cheese and macaroni.
I got the blues.
I use new Allercare Home Allergen Control because my daughter has allergies. And just look at her.
Introducing Allercare Carpet Powder for dust mites. One treatment eliminates up to 99.9% of dust mites and lasts for a full month. Available in the cleaning aisle of your store.
She's doing great, but I'm the one who's relieved.
Allercare to control dust mites and their allergens. Relief at last.
Well, while you've been away watching important messages, Katie Banks has been cutting her money cards. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get up there to the money cards. Come on, Katie. Well, you've had good fortune so far. Let's keep it up. And we'll start dealing them out as we give you $200 of brand new money on the bottom line and 3 cards to bet as you will. When you move up to the second level, we'll give you another $200 and 3 more cards. And the ladies in the sweatsuits, remember, when you get up to the top card, the big bet, you must bet at least half the money. Good luck, Katie.
Thank you.
And here's $200. And Marky, you look rather well in your sweatsuit, I must say, Marky. And you're starting off, Katie, 200 and a queen.
Good card. I'll bet all of it lower.
All of it, $200. The whole thing that this card is lower than a queen. It is!
I'll bet $100 higher.
$100? Higher than a 5. No. But you held back. Better card and $300.
Okay, I'll bet $200 higher.
$200. Higher than a 3. No. Wow. 3 and 2. Okay, it's a great card. We're going to move it up and give you the other 200. Katie, with $300, you've got a great
I'll
card.
bet all of it higher.
Come on, let's double it for $600. Higher. It is.
I'll bet $50 higher.
Little against the odds.
Yeah.
She's got a feeling. Is she right? No. $5.50 and a 6.
Okay, I'll bet $50 higher.
Come on, let's see a biggie. We've only had the one big card. Higher. No. Well, we move up to 6. You have $500, but you don't have to play that, Katie.
I'd like to change that, please.
Oh, let's see a good change and get some good money out of this. A 4. Better card. 500 and a 4.
I'll bet all of it higher.
She's going with a big bet for $1,000, and that would be a great comeback. Come on, higher. Yeah! All right. Always the bad cards. You did very well. $1,000. Nicely done, Katie. Getting your winnings up to $11,925 in cash for our policeman's lady. And we're going to be back to give you the details on how you can play the home game of Card Sharks and sweepstakes coming up right after this commercial message. Don't go away.
Which one are you? A player, B, survivor, C, none of the above.
All new season, all new episodes. Inquisition, starting October 25th.
Homework tonight, chapters
A
9.
buttery, flaky Ritz. It's worth running home for. Nothing fits like a Ritz.
It's time. Time for your heartburn to kick in because your heartburn relief gave out. It happens 2 or more days a week, even though you've treated it and changed your diet. That frequent, persistent heartburn may be due to acid reflux disease, potentially serious.
It's Prilosec time. Time to see your doctor about prescription Prilosec.
Your results may vary, but for many people, Prilosec provides 24 hours of complete heartburn relief with one daily dose. Ask your doctor for more information about Prilosec and if it's right for you. The most common side effects are headache, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. 24 hours of complete heartburn relief is possible. It's Prilosec time.
We got our second credit card when we moved. Now we have 5 credit cards. I was going to use this credit card to pay this credit card.
I've been using the same bank for 10 years. And now they've turned me down for a loan over 2 late mortgage payments in 1994?
Nobody plans to get into a financial bind. And in real life, few of us have perfect credit. Call Upland Mortgage for really practical solutions, like debt consolidation programs that pay off all your bills and leave you with one monthly payment, saving you hundreds of dollars every month, and the interest may be tax deductible. Upland Home Equity Loans offer competitive rates, courteous service, and fast approvals. At Upland, we specialize in approving homeowners with less than perfect credit. Call today toll-free 1-877-777-5030. Upland Mortgage. Real solutions for real life.
Okay. What that means is if you know any of us, you can't play. If you don't, play along. Right now, let's deal out 2 brand new decks of cards and meet a new challenger on Card Sharks. Christine Emerson. Hello, Christine. Did you think for a while there you'd never get out here?
Yes.
Why don't you tell us about yourself?
I'm a school teacher in the San Fernando Valley, and I live in Northridge, California, but I'm originally from Trenton, Michigan.
You enjoying it out here in California?
I love it out here.
Good. Well, we're happy to have you here with us. Now, you cut your cards?
Yes, I did.
All right, here we go. Good luck to both of you. We start the best 2 games out of 3 with a question to the champion, and the new G2T2 will make its appearance right now with a new facelift. Hey! Wait a minute. All righty. Push that thing. Here we go. Okay. You're like the old joke. You had your face fixed and now your mouth doesn't work. All right, we start the game with a question to you, Katie. Katie, we asked 100 senior citizen women whose husband is retired. Do you agree that all play and no work can turn a husband into a jerk? How many women agree now that their husband doesn't work anymore, he's become a pain in the neck?
Well, I've heard that a lot of men, when they retire, their wife, for the first time in their life, they wanted him around all the time, and then when they get him around all the time, they kind of wish they could go back to when he wasn't there.
Well, how many of the 100 do you think feel that way?
So I'd say 55.
55 out of 100 say, yeah, he's a pain in the neck now. Christine?
I don't know. I know my dad's retired, and I think my mom really enjoys having him around. I think it's going to be higher.
No. How many say he's a pain in the neck?
Oh, it's going to be lower.
That's where I thought your thinking was going there.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, not much agreement with the audience. How about you? Made your decision at home? Here we go. The actual number of women whose husband has become a pain in the neck now that he doesn't work is 55, right on the button. Wow. Katie. And the champion starts the match with a king.
Good card. Lower.
Lower than a king. Yes, a 7.
Threes.
Taking the 1-card advantage, Christine, the question goes to you. We asked 100 pediatricians, do you disapprove of parents who deliver their baby at home with a midwife? How many pediatricians do not approve of parents delivering their baby at home with a midwife?
I think that's going to be high. Let's face it. They make their money delivering babies in a hospital. So I'm going to say 75.
75 out of 100 disapprove.
I agree that they would disapprove because sometimes complications can arise that no one could have possibly foreseen. So I'm going to say a little bit higher.
Even higher than that?
Even higher.
The actual number of pediatricians who disapprove of parents delivering their baby at home is 77. It's just a little higher, and Katie has it. Katie with a 7.
I'd like to change that, please.
7 becomes a 3.
Good card.
change.
Higher.
Higher than a 3. Oh, no, a 2. And Christine, your first break of the match.
Great.
A jack.
Oh, great. Okay, I'm going to say it's going to be lower.
Lower than a jack. Yes, a 5.
Okay. I'm going to say higher.
She's going to risk it higher? No. The risk did not pay off. Janice will fill in the spaces. And the question to you, Katie. Katie, we found 100 men who are exactly 40 years old, and we asked them, if you could look in a magic mirror and see what you'll look like in 10 years, would you do it? How many 40-year-old men would like to see what they'll look like in 10 years?
I don't think they'd want to. They'd probably foresee themselves going bald, and they wouldn't want to see that. So I'd say...
What a depressing thought, Katie.
That's why they wouldn't want to look. So I'd say 25.
How many would you say? Only 25 would like to look in the mirror. Christine?
I think men get better looking as they get older, and I think they'd like to see that. And so I'm going to say it's going to be higher than
Higher?
that. Yeah. It's going to be higher.
I like her logic, friends, that they get better looking as they get older.
I think they do.
The actual number of 40-year-old men who would like to see what they'll look like in 10 years is 67. Christine is right. And Christine, you've got a jack.
Okay, I'm going to go with that card, and I think it's going to be lower than the jack.
Lower than the jack? Yes, a 2.
Yes! Okay, I say higher.
Higher than a 2. A jack.
Okay. I'm going to go lower.
Taking a big risk lower? No. Oh, Christine tried to go a little too far, and it's a break this time for Katie with a 3.
I'll go higher.
Higher than a 3. Yes, an ace.
Lower.
Lower than an ace. An 8.
Freeze.
And now Katie needs 1 card as we fill in the spaces. Christine needs 4 cards, and we need to take some time out to get G2T2's face fixed. Friends, we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Curtis. I love Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. I like to get here early, sometimes 3-4 hours early, way before the stores even open. To check up on Tony. Sure, everybody knows that Kellogg's Frosted Flakes are great on the inside, but I see it as my job to make sure they're just as great on the outside. Look at that. It's perfect. It's perfection.
They're great!
Soft, fresh, incredibly thin. Introducing Carefree Ultra Thins, the thinnest panty liners ever, so you feel nothing but clean and fresh every day. New Carefree Ultra Thins.
All the snuggle fabric softener in the world.
Won't get rid of his wrinkles.
But come laundry day, it can sure help reduce some of yours.
You'll see.
Over the years, we tried to improve Wheat Thins. There were arugula mango Wheat Thins, sardine Wheat Thins, even wiener Wheat Thins. Then we thought, hey, let's just make them taste better. The new tastier, crunchier Wheat Thins.
Only one daily shower cleaner cleans without leaving oily-looking residue like this on chrome fixtures. Shower Shine from the Scrubbing Bubbles. See for yourself. Clean Shower leaves oily-looking residue on your shiny chrome surfaces. So does Tilex. But Shower Shine leaves nothing but shine. Use your head. It's an open and shut case. Get the one that makes chrome and your whole shower shine. Shower Shine from the Scrubbing Bubbles. They work hard after every shower, so you don't have to. S.C. Johnson, a family company.
Hey, watch this. Take a spin and buy a vowel on Wheel of Fortune. Then catch Jeopardy, followed by To Tell the Truth.
Remember to take part in the home viewer sweepstakes, and we'll see you tomorrow on Card Sharks. Bye-bye.
A representative of the studio audience will receive American Electric's kitchen appliances, including the work-saving American food processor. It cuts, shreds, chops, pares, slices, blends, and grinds, and grates. It can turn a cook into a chef, furnished by American Electric Corporation. And some of our contestants will receive a fluorescent mirror and extra-strength Windex, shines more than windows. Try today's Windex on your countertop, refrigerator, stovetop, and other appliances. And the radio and Niagara Spray Starch restores body that detergents wash away. For faster ironing, America's favorite spray starch is Niagara. And make wonderful eggs on the sandwiches, even an upside-down egg with the Eggery by Miro, coated with Teflon 2, the real McCoy non-sticks, and Restonics Orthotonic Sleep System. Exclusive, marvelous middle construction and 2 posture lines on the Orthotonic set helps provide a good night's sleep, furnished by Restonic. And Pollenex Dial Massage Shower Head, the only massaging shower head that lets you dial 4 different shower sprays for 4 great feelings, furnished by Pollenex. And the Miro Electric Broiler, a modern way to prepare meals without wasting energy. Completely portable and easy to clean from Miro Aluminum Company. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.
It's time to register to play our interactive game shows. Call 1-800-537-GAME. It's fast, it's fun, and it's free. You only have to register once to play forever on Game Show Network.